Steve Vai and Mike Klink, producer extraordinaire, up at the Mothership Studios, working on the forthcoming Whitesnake album. Right now, Steve Vai is a member of the band Whitesnake. What happens in the future, no one can tell. As of right now, this moment, I'm very content. And when I had left, when David Lee Roth and I had split, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I didn't have like a definite vision, but I did have this. I had the faith and the determination that something was going to happen, something will always happen. I got a phone call from the Whitesnake camp, and it was very hard for me to come to a decision, you know, about what to do there, because I didn't really want to get involved with another soloist at this point. You know, I'm very strong in my vision. What had happened was, it's very ironic and it sounds pretty peculiar, and I was at a party the other night and people were telling me that it sounds like a bunch of baloney, but unfortunately Adrian Vandenberg really had to retire himself from this situation at this point because he had these problems occur with his hands. I don't know, I can't comment on what it was because I don't know for sure, but things just worked out so where that record actually had to be done, because when they called me, the entire tracks were recorded and all the material was written, and what they needed was the guitars, and they started to do them with Adrian, and they wanted me to come in and do some solos and stuff, and then he had to retire himself from the situation here, and voila, there will be a Steve Vai guitar solo album. This is the plan as of date. Okay, the Whitesnake guitars I'm working on now, and then when they're completed, I'm going to go right to work on the guitar extravaganza album. I have to be the most fortunate musician in the business because I'm having my cake and I'm eating it. You know, I'm being able to play in rock bands and do big tours, and I'm also getting the opportunity to do the artistic type of a thing that a lot of musicians would like to do, and I'm very grateful for that, and I don't take any of that for granted.